Hi friends, how you doing? I am Greg Nichols, the owner and broker of MFN Realty, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit more today about real estate bits of real estate, principles of real estate, philosophy of myself and my firm, and why do I do these videos? Well, I feel like if you need to know a realtor, a good way to know a realtor is just sit and listen to them for a little bit, see what they're all about, what their heart is. So, and it's not widely known, but I am also a minister, a Christian minister, and I do that also. But I've been active in real estate since the late 70s. That's a long time. That dates me. But anyway, I want to talk to you about what we do, because at MFN Realty, we care about people, and your needs come first to our needs. And that's just the way agents are supposed to be. And so we've done is we've developed a lot of innovations, a lot of systems. I keep systems in place, and I've been doing this for many years, for many decades. And I cut my teeth in the early days on selling houses that other realtors couldn't sell. And I could sell them in like 2 weeks. And some realtors would have them for like 3 or 4 months, not be able to do anything with them. I'd take it over for the seller and sell them in a week or two, you know. And that is not in a market like this, and harder to sell markets. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot about advertising and marketing. So I call myself a real estate marketing specialist, and I'm also a real estate agent. I'm also a real estate broker, but probably the best thing I have is having marketing specialist knowledge that allows me to systematize marketing for my clients. As an example, we have a marketing network down in the Bay Area, because there's 10 million people down there, and their eyes are on this city, I'll tell you, to come up here and buy houses when they sell their homes. Some of them do this, and some of them come with all cash. So we have totally gone through that market over there, and we have sent them, we blog for them, we use Facebook, we use Google, we use Craigslist, we use all kinds of systems to anything we put on the market and take a listing on. It goes over there, as well as goes out to this whole Tri-County area that we work also in this Sacramento Valley. So there's a very big added edge, and I've used it, and I've got sellers that are very appreciative that we were able to give extra marketing to them. And it can actually cause you as a seller to get multiple offers, more offers even than that they get today, and even higher offers, because there's even more people that we are blitzing with the knowledge that your house is on the market. We do other things. I've told about this before on these videos, but I'm going to mention it again. We score the homes. This is something I created, and I created this back in the 90s. And what it is it's a scoring system of a score of 1 to 100 for a house that my buyer is buying, and the house should pass 70%. The buyer can still buy it if it doesn't pass, or if it just barely passes, or what have you. All we're doing is providing them a piece of information on knowledge we've acquired, and that would be knowledge that a lot of realtors don't really tap into. And they see what they usually do when a house sells is they do an appraisal, and they do a termite inspection, and they do a whole house inspection, and if recommended, they do a roof inspection. Well, this is we all do that. We do all that too at MFN Realty. We do all those things. But then we go a step further, and we start looking at many more categories about the house that make up the 100% score. And one thing we do is like the lot positioning. The lot positioning and street positioning, that all comes under the same category. and what's near it, what's behind it, what's within 100 feet of it, what's within 500 feet of it, what's within 1,000 feet of it. See, we take note of those things, and then the score gets adjusted by negative things encroaching on the house. So, I haven't seen a big need for this score right now, because buyers are seeing homes, and if it's the only home around that they would even consider buying, then they're going to bid, they're going to overbid to get that house. And that's great, but what I'm saying is that it helps if you have an agent that at least understands some things and isn't afraid to say some things to you about the house you're buying, because you could be warned off from a big white elephant house sale that you're stuck with, and then you have to unload that house too and sell it someday, and you also would like to get your money back out of it if you ever sell it. So resale is important. Being happy with what you got is important, and finding out secrets that you might not be told because the agent might not understand or know certain things that detract from a house. So you can see this score system, it's important. We're working on it to develop it, but I've been doing it on all the houses I sell to buyers since the 90s, and it's not real official when I do it, but it's still done nonetheless, and we have that system. So it's really time for us to tell the public what we have, and we have that, and it's unique to us right now anyway. So now another item is, there is a paragraph that goes in your listing when you're a seller, and that paragraph is written by your agent. But that paragraph is important because it goes out to hundreds of agents that throw your house into a makeshift blog on the internet so that they can kind of pretend to be the agent. Now, it's all above board what they do. They usually put my name down there. This information supplied by Greg Nichols of MFN Realty. But if you really look in the Google searches of your house address after you list your house, you can find many agents have it in there, and they usually always take that paragraph. So it's like a digital army of agents, and they're all using the same paragraph. Unfortunately, when I see these paragraphs written with some other agents out there in the marketplace, I see them not using that to its full potential, and even making major goofs with that and inserting information in there that shouldn't be in there, and not giving the full weight of the amenities. So I have what I call a quotient system. A quotient system. And what it is it's I take information, I prioritize it, I feed 3 different sources together, and that's what goes in the paragraph. And it took me years to perfect it, but you get a really good paragraph when we do this. And so I just thought you might want to hear that. There's agents that are thinking about your best interest, and they've tweaked a lot of systems and ideas. Now we have other systems too, but I think that's enough for today. So if we can help you anywhere in Sacramento, Placer, or El Dorado County, give us a call. The number 916-580-7235, and the number will be in the comments somewhere down below too. And then if you go to learn more, or a link we have attached here, you can find even more, like a subscription we have that's free, where you can learn even a lot more from us about all these details and many more, and a lot of market information, hot properties, luxury homes, get out of debt ideas and techniques and philosophies, things like that. So you have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening.